Walk into a holiday wonderland of more than 1 million sparkling lights at Glow Hartford. This year, you can help Santa find his missing reindeer and save Christmas. The entire village will be aglow for the 17th annual Iverton Illuminations. There will be carols and holiday surprises, and Santa will be there to light the tree. Hop aboard a trolley and head through the Tunnel of Lights at the Connecticut Trolley Museum in East Windsor. Inside, it's a mini winter wonderland with elaborate model trains. Step into the holiday past at Mystic Seaport's Lantern Light Village. Climb into a horse-drawn carriage and ride through the flickering lanterns and crackling fires of holidays gone by. I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas hits the stage at the Caden Old Saybrook. It's a musical holiday adventure for the whole family. The play Welcome to Santa Claus is the tale of a small Ohio town battling a hotshot lawyer, and St. Nick himself comes to save the day. Wander the holiday floral arrangements with Santa at the pre-winter wonderland weekend at the Flower Nook in North Haven. There will be drinks and snacks and photos with Santa. It's a day full of holiday fun at the Starlight Festival in Old Saybrook. There will be food and caroling, and Santa is expected to make an appearance. Hello again, everyone. This time on 8 Things to Do, we're going to be talking about the Lantern Light Village. Joining us to talk about that is Maria Petrillo. She is with Mystic Seaport Museum. Thank you very much for joining us today, Maria.
Thank you for having me.
The Lantern Light Village. Explain what that is. Visually, it sounds like it's going to be really nice.
Yeah, so Lantern Light Village is our holiday celebration. It is how we mark the holiday season here at Mystic Seaport. And it really has multiple components. So the Lantern Light part of it is our historic village area at the south end of the museum. And that is where we have our staff all in character. So they're all in historical costume. They are set in 1876 here in Mystic and Greenmanville. And we have a theatrical component to that where we tell the story of this year. It is based on a Christmas carol, so the story of the folks living here in Mystic. And then we also have a number of our historic trades open, as well as the Charles W. Morgan, the only surviving wooden whale ship anywhere in the world. Then outside of the village, we have our more modern part of Christmas. So that is where we have our light display. You can meet Santa, you can make a craft, you can play games, you can go into some of our exhibits. We have fire pits, we have snacks, we have all sorts of fun things like that to do as well.
Now, I understand that the public can actually go on a tour throughout this whole thing. Explain that for us.
Yeah, so starting at the Buckingham Hall House is where you'll join our actors, our theatrical part of the experience, and you'll be welcomed into the Cratchit's home, which is what the Buckingham House is playing this year. And then the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future will sort of lead you through the story as part of the theatrical piece. So that is the narrative part of the exhibit or part of the experience, and it follows the story of Ebenezer Scrooge circa 1876 here in Mystic.
All right. Well, it sounds like this is definitely something for the entire family. Is there anything specifically that is designed for children?
Absolutely. So we really want to be as inclusive as possible with families. We know everybody loves the holidays. So we have a number of kid-friendly activities. We have holiday-themed crafts that will be taking place in Homeport, which is one of our children spaces, our children activity spaces. We also have the Children's Museum open for kids to play, to write a little letter to Santa, to, play games, just kind of get their fun times out if they need to, be a little crazy for a little while. And then, of course, all the theatricals are kid-friendly as well. The food and drink, we have hot chocolate, and we have little snacks and things that we think kids will like. And then, of course, there's meeting Santa. So in the planetarium this year, you can go on in and you can meet Santa and tell him what it is that you're looking forward to for the holiday. So yeah, those are all, things for kids to do. Really fun.
Sounds like a lot of fun. But tell us about all the fun that it took to pull all this together, because there sounds like there's a lot of moving pieces. There's the theatrics of all this. There's a tour. There's the lights. Explain that
Yeah.
for us. Tell us all the hard work that you've been doing leading up to this time.
Yeah, so I got to give credit to the team here. We've been doing rehearsals since the beginning of November for our theatricals. Our folks in the costume shop have been working really hard to fit everybody for their costumes. In some case, they've been making new costumes for folks this year. So we've been doing all of that for the last about 2 months in the costume shop as well. And then, of course, we have our partners Power Posse who have been putting up the lights and the lighting display for us as well, working with them. We've been doing craft kits and putting together craft materials for the last several weeks. And on top of all that, we just decorated the village this past week as well. So if you come to Mystic Seaport during the month of December, you will see all of the greenery that is all over campus, as well as the holiday decorations inside the exhibits. So
Now, how did you go about finding the actors for the different things that you're going to put on? Are they a
yeah,
part of local, like a local theater, or are you bringing some in?
yeah, so a lot of them are local theater folks. They do community theater and other programs, and we're really, really lucky that they join us for the holiday season. We're also really lucky that a number of our staff also do theater. So some of our staff who are also interpreters or who work in the education department here at Mystic Seaport double as actors during our holiday season.
Multi-talented group of folks, it sounds like.
Very talented, yes.
All right, how long has the Lantern Light Village been around?
Well, so we started the village format in 2020, when we couldn't, get as many people into the buildings as we maybe did previously. But Lantern Lights, in its, some form or other, has existed for over 40 years now. So I think we're going on our 45th or 46th year at this
Wow.
point. Yeah,
So you're doing something right, it sounds like.
it seems like it. People seem to really enjoy it. Yeah.
What do you think is the big appeal behind this? Is there one particular thing or just a variety of things?
I think the atmosphere at the museum in the evening on like a beautiful winter night with the lanterns, we use real kerosene lanterns in the village. And you're walking along the waterfront and, you have these lanterns everywhere and you have music playing, and you have lights and you have all this like wonderful ambiance and atmosphere. And I just think you can't beat that. There's not many places that you can go and have that experience.
Okay, so give us the dates and the times in which people can come out and the cost associated with this.
Absolutely. So our opening night is on December 5th, and we will run every Friday and Saturday. So December 5th and 6th, December 12th and 13th. And then for the last week before Christmas, we'll have the 18th, 19th, and 20th. We also have a rain date on the 21st. So if anything, weather-wise were to occur, we will have a backup date on the 21st for anybody who needs to come that day. And then please check our website for pricing. It does vary based on the night. So you can go to mysticseaport.org and you can check out the pricing for each night.
All right. Now tell us a little bit about the Mystic Seaport Museum, just in general. Someone that's watching this right now, maybe new to the area,
Yeah.
kind of familiarize them with it, if you would, please.
Absolutely. So Mystic Seaport Museum is one of the leading maritime museums in the world. We are about 19-acre campus and we focus on all things maritime. So we have sort of the flagship of our museum is the Charles W. Morgan, which is the only surviving wooden whale ship anywhere in the world. So it's really an unparalleled experience, kind of step back in history and to step on board this historic vessel. But we also have our historic village. So that is a recreation or a reconstruction of a village. Most of the buildings are historical and they have been moved to the museum for preservation. And then we use them to talk about all the different aspects of maritime communities. So not just the people who went to sea on ships like the Morgan, but the people who stayed behind, the people who ran the businesses, who ran the household, who ran the community that supported whaling and other maritime enterprises. We also have a working shipyard that visitors are invited to walk through, so you can actually see maritime preservation in action. And in addition to that, we also have a number of formal galleries and formal exhibits that explore different aspects of maritime culture, whether that's Black and Indigenous maritime stories in our Entwined exhibit, the history of whaling in our Thompson exhibition building, or local fishing stories. So there's a lot of different exhibits that cover a lot of different maritime topics as well.
All right. I've been there. It's beautiful. It's sort of romantic as well. A great place to go walking with a special someone in your life during the
It
summer.
is. It's really beautiful. Yeah. And we've had a number of proposals during Lantern Lights in the past.
Oh,
So
that's
so it's
pretty
a good
cool.
place to do that as well.
All right. Maria, thank you very much for joining us. Best of luck to you guys this weekend and happy holidays to you.
Thank you so much, Ken. Happy holidays to you as well.
You bet. Thank you. Bye bye. Hello and welcome to another edition of Eight Things to Do. I'm your host, Ken Houston. And of course, we're in the holiday season right now. And what better thing to talk about? And that is decorating the home for the holiday season. Joining us right now to talk about that is Krista Capitoro as well as Natasha. Natasha, Thank you guys for joining us. Natasha Warner, that is, and they're with the Flower Nook. Thank you very much for joining us, and happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays, Ken. Thank you for having us.
I
Thank
like
you.
that roaring flower fire that I see in back of you right there.
It even sounds real too, but it's
All right, we're talking about the Flower Nook. Exactly what is the Flower Nook? Let's start there.
yes. So the Flower Nook, we are a floral boutique, a full service flower shop located in North Haven at 193 State Street at Caps Commons. We are a collaborative effort of experienced designers, all born and bred in this New Haven County area, that offer a full service of delivery, pickup, weddings, funerals, special events, Monday through Saturday.
All
All
right.
the
Yeah,
occasions.
yeah.
And we have some video actually of your shop. Let's show a little bit of that
Yeah.
and just
Yes,
kind of talk
fabulous.
about, yeah, that's you guys right there, and you're looking great. Talk about what we're looking at right now.
Yeah, so this is a 4,000 square foot showroom. Our owner, Frank Capuano, we moved in here on March 17th of this year. Larger location allows us to do a lot more things and service a lot of the bigger community efforts that we have planned. But the outside of the shop, we've decorated seasonally, obviously, and getting ready for this Friday and Saturday for a Winter Wonderland weekend with Santa, complimentary to all families. Kids and four-legged friends, welcome.
You must be looking at my notes because that was going to be my next question
Oh, I
about
jumped the gun.
this week.
Okay,
That's all right.
sorry.
Kind of expound on that. Give us the hours. Is there a cost
Yeah.
associated with what will people see once they get there?
Awesome. So this is our inaugural event. We have not done this before, and we want to make sure it's as big and as awesome as we can make it. So on Friday at our location from 4 to 6, we'll have Santa probably sitting right back here under the fire, perched for photos with humans and furry friends. And also, we'll have some holiday sips. We're working on getting some holiday sounds and maybe some movement from
Yep,
some local
From some
people.
local communities.
And then we'll do it again on Saturday from 12 to 2 p.m. And it is free for any and everyone. It's really our hope to connect with the greater North Haven community and really,
Give back, I mean, it's really hard to find affordable things, especially during the holiday season. But, a big proponent of Frank, our owner, is giving back to the community where he was born and raised and raises his family. And so
yes,
every now and then we try to, every quarter we try to offer an event that is family centric. And we just added this too. So we are giving away free flowers to anyone
Yeah.
who takes pictures, and we have a giveaway of a scooter to, so it's enter to win a scooter. If it's on your Christmas list, come down and get a chance to win.
Now, you mentioned the word local. I heard you mention that at least twice. How important is events like this to organizations like yours during this time, considering the fact we just went through Cyber Monday yesterday and then every Black Friday last weekend. So everyone is shopping elsewhere. But to you guys that are local here, this has got to mean a lot to your bottom line.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think at the essence of our business is community and relationships. And while everyone's very busy, we want to offer a moment of pause, offer a moment of joy, offer a moment to take in beauty. And I think Winter Wonderland is just one way that we're doing that this year, but it's something that we're always thinking about, right? Because our staff is built up of husbands and wives,
Yep.
sisters
Brothers
and
and sisters
brothers and
work
sisters.
together.
And so,
And this is one of our designers is also, she has a part-time side business making desserts, and she's
Yes.
going to promote her own handcrafted desserts. We have handcrafted gifts. So we do offer an opportunity for other artisans to present their wares at our place. And
Yes.
so that's a community partnership in and of itself.
yes.
And so we like to spread the word for us and for everybody involved. But again, to go somewhere free nowadays and to be family centric and have some laughs, have a little apple cider, all surrounded by a 4,000 square foot showroom. Flowers make people smile. And so that's what we want to give back a little bit this weekend.
You've got a lot of beautiful things on display that we're watching, that we're looking at right now. But if I were to walk in this weekend and I saw something like what we just saw there, that's simply beautiful, what is the turnaround if I'm trying to have something designed specifically for an entryway into my home or something? Give
Great
us
question.
kind of a indication of what we can expect?
We do a lot of customized pieces, so you can come and see the floor. The floor always changes daily.
Yeah.
And good question, it does turn around daily. We can't make things fast enough. People walk in and buy them off the floor, but it does give customers an opportunity to customize what they want. So they see something on the floor, they love it. It's in silver and gold. Maybe they want it in green and reds. Maybe they want, to bring their own personalized
Right,
decor,
right.
and we can build around that. So typically we ask something customized. We ask for 2 days, 2-day lead time. And that's why we start in the beginning of the month like this, because, there's 4 weeks left to the end of the year. So we want to get it out there, pre-order if you're
Yes.
interested, come and see some samples if you're interested, and then speak with one of our designers who
Yeah.
can educate you on, matching your vision and your budget and getting something beautiful.
All right, now I was looking at my thumbs, they're brown, not green. Okay, so for the folks who don't have that green thumb, once you get all these beautiful arrangements home, what's the best advice that you can give them in order to keep these beautiful objects alive throughout the holidays?
I think it depends on what you're purchasing, but I also love that part about our team is that every single person is a person and we're showing up for that person that's in front of us and what they're walking out the door with. So you'll receive care instructions, whether it's a long and low that was built in an oasis, which is like a flower foam,
Mhm.
or if it's something that's in a vase with just water and flower food, or if it's built in something else. And it depends on if you have a tropical, or if you have a local flower, if it's a plant, if it needs direct sunlight or indirect sunlight. So our customers are our family, and we want our family to do well with the things that they purchase from us. So we will be sure to connect with them before they leave our shop with how to take best care, but also they can reach out anytime, and they do.
All right, wonderful advice. One last thing, dates and times for this weekend once again before we wrap up.
Yes, this Friday, 4 to 6. This Saturday, 12 to 2. Family centric, free for everybody. It's going to be a big event. There's going to be sleighs outside, fire pits outside, holiday
Santa.
drinks, and Santa.
And Santa.
Our
All right,
professional Santa.
give us the
That's right.
location and your website real quick.
193 State Street, Caps Commons in North Haven, and it's the Flower Nook, ct.com.
All right, Krista and Natasha, save me some apple cider, all right?
Yes. Well, I
Ha-
hope to see you, Ken.
All righty. Happy
Well.
holidays to the two
Thank
of you.
you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank you. Bye.
Enjoy.
Happy holidays.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to another edition of Eight Things to Do. I'm your host, Ken Houston. Today we're talking about musical theater, something to help get you into the holiday spirit. And joining us right now to talk about that is Bert Bernardi. Thank you very much for joining us today, Bert.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas, Ken.
Thank you. Same to you. Tell us about your theater and where it's located and all that good stuff, and then we'll get into the play.
Sure. So we're Pantaccino Productions. We do original musical theater for family audiences. We work in the greater Milford area, and this particular show will be taking place at the MAC, which is the Milford Arts Council, right in the heart of historic downtown Milford.
All right, and the name of this production is called Welcome to Santa Claus. Set the
That's
stage.
right.
Tell us what it's all about.
Yeah, Welcome to Santa Claus is about a town in Ohio called Santa Claus, Ohio. And in this fictitious town, it's Christmas all year long. The stores, the shops, everything's focused around the holiday. And on this one particular Christmas, the town is legally challenged by using the name Santa Claus as its moniker. And it sends the town in a bit of a tizzy. It takes a lot of teamwork and community and actually the help of the jolly old elf himself to make things right again so that it's Christmas all the time.
So who's making this challenge against the town?
Well, it's actually another town, the
Oh, okay.
actual town of Santa Claus, Indiana.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's pretty
So it's
interesting.
a little bit of a legal battle, and like every good greeting card channel holiday movie, there's a love element. It's a multi-generational cast. It really centers on the town, and you really get to see the whole town in its fullest, celebrating and working together to overcome this challenge.
Sure. Tell us about some of the musical numbers because I'm sure it can't be that typical jolly stuff with a legal battle going on. So talk about
Oh
the
no,
musical numbers that we're going to hear.
It's very merry. My composer is Justin Rugg. He does an amazing job with our music. They're all original songs. I think one of the favorites that is it's called the Christmas Cuties. The three shop owners sing in support of Santa Claus, and it's one of those earworms that I think audiences will go home and be singing for the rest of the night.
Oh, that sounds nice. So is that one of the showstoppers of this particular production,
Well,
or
I
is there
think so.
another? Oh, you
Oh,
think so?
there's many. There's actually there's a really cute little song that two children perform early in the show, the Christmas Elves, and they're gonna steal the show and your hearts as well.
All right, well, that sounds good. Now, talk about some of the cast members. Are these actors from out of town, local folks, or and just who are they?
They're from all over the state of Connecticut. There's some local to Milford, going down a little south up to Hampton, all over the place. Really, we draw our cast members from across the state. Not this show, but we do have cast members join us from surrounding states and New York City from time to time. Really depends on the needs of the play and who comes in and finds us and auditions for us.
Sure. Now, what do you think is going to separate this particular Christmas production from some of the other ones that we've seen over the years?
Well, I think it's always fun, and I love to create new material at Christmas. We love the Christmas Carol. We love the Nutcracker, all the familiar Christmas stories, Elf, and they're tried and true. We know them, and that's why we like to see them again. But something new, something different, a new story, a new take on the holiday spirit and the season, I think is always a lot of fun and something fresh for audiences to look forward to seeing maybe again in another time.
Now, when the audience comes to see this production, like myself when I was younger, I was inspired to get into theater as a result of seeing a production. What advice do you give to a young aspiring thespian out there who would see this production and say, I want to get into theater or either into the movies? What advice would you give them?
Oh, absolutely do it. If it's in your heart that you want to pursue theater as a career, absolutely run with it. There's so much to learn about yourself and the world as you explore the theater. Sometimes it's just a passion that burns deep in some people's hearts and minds, and it certainly was when I was a young man, and I sort of stuck with it. And look at me, an old man here today.
You live to tell the story.
I do.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit more about your the production, the theater house there, in terms of
Yeah,
other shows that are coming through, maybe later this season or
sure.
sometime next year.
Yeah, let me first tell you that this production and all of our productions that we do at the Milford Arts Council, the MAC, are set up cabaret style. So the audience is seated at tables and chairs, and you're invited to bring whatever you like to eat or drink to enjoy during the show. It makes for a really fun night out with the family or adults with their friends. This particular show is all ages. Everyone can find something to enjoy about this play. And we're looking forward to our spring production. It's called A Lad in Manhattan. That's a lad in Manhattan, or if you say it fast, Aladdin Manhattan. It's the story of Aladdin that takes place in New York City circa 1970. So something a little different, something
Oh,
familiar and something different at the same time.
he's a far, far distance from home, Aladdin, if he's in
That's right.
Manhattan. That's going to be quite the cultural experience for him.
Yes, I'm so excited about it. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure everyone is going to be excited about this production as well. Welcome to Santa Claus. Give us the dates and times, and of course, the cost. And give me your website if people want more information about it in terms of where they can go and get tickets.
Sure. So we're on stage December 5th through the 21st. We play Friday nights at 7:30, Saturdays at 2 and 5:30, and Sundays at 2 p.m. Our website is pantachino.com. And what else did you ask me?
Oh, well, you gave it to me, the website and
Great.
the cost.
Okay,
And
good.
of course,
I got it.
they can find that on the website too.
Yes, all
All
sorts of
right.
good stuff there.
All right, Bert, it's been a pleasure talking with you. And I won't say that other word, but I will say break a leg and happy holidays to you.
Same to you, Ken. Thank you.
All right. Take care. Bye bye.